Hi guys, it's me, Kurt Morris here. I've been asked to make this video about how to link your Screencastify and your Edpuzzle video into your LMS. We're talking about Seesaw, Google Classroom, Canvas, Summit, MyLC. Really, any of the LMSs that we use here at Kettle Moraine can work for Edpuzzle. And this is just a great, easy way to keep track of your kids who are watching the videos or answering your questions. And for some people, just a quick, easy way to take attendance and make sure the kids are engaged. And this is a great way to get engaged. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the assignment that I want the kids to do. So the assignment I want the kids to do is going to be this piece I'm talking about. This is a template my kids are doing. They're making a Civilization X, where they're taking all the information from what we've learned throughout the year, yada, yada, yada. And then they're coming together in partners and building and making a video. They're going to make a documentary based on this, but they need a template. So here's the template, talking, yada, yada, yada. You need to do this, you need to do that. My video goes on for 7, 8, 9 minutes, whatever it is. Okay, so now my video is over. And I'm using, of course, Screencastify in doing this. So if you don't have Screencastify, you're going to have to download that and play around with that a little bit. But this is the Screencastify that I've made. And let's say it's 7, 8, 9 minutes long. Okay, so my Screencastify is made. As you know, in working with Screencastify, once you're done, you're going to go and you're going to hit the stop button, which is down here. Then once you hit the stop button on Screencastify, it's going to start loading your Google Doc automatically. Let it happen. Let it load. And then after it's done being loaded, go down and click YouTube. And if you don't have a YouTube channel, that's fine. It still makes a copy and puts it on YouTube. So you're going to want it to load on YouTube. And once you load it on YouTube, make sure you click public so anybody can see. Okay, so now you have your Screencastify video with your directions on it. Now that you've done that, you're going to want to go to Edpuzzle. And if you haven't gone to Edpuzzle yet, Edpuzzle, let me go here and start at the very beginning. Edpuzzle is a really cool thing where you can put questions, whether it be multiple choice, true, false, or short answer questions, into any video that you find, you make, however you want to do it. If you don't have an Edpuzzle account, please open one. It's pretty standard. It says, what is your email? Where do you work? Are you a teacher? Are you a student? And so forth. And then once you do that, you should be up and running. This is mine right here. Once you're into it, Kettle Moraine already has an account. Several people do. I'm on there as well. So this is my content. These are some of the videos I've made over the last several days and put in there. And so now once I've opened my account, and remember the video I made through Screencastify is on YouTube. So I'm going to go to YouTube, boom, and I'm going to find the video that I made. So I have found the video I made. It's already up. It's loaded. It's this one right here. Okay. I'm going to find this and I'm going to load this bad boy right here because that is my URL for my video I made. I'm going to go back here to Edpuzzle. I'm going to load it here. And then I'm going to hit find. And then it's going to go and it's going to find it just like that. Okay. Now that I've made that, that's exactly what I want to do. The next thing I want to do is I want to put questions. Okay. My video is already made, good to go. I want to go questions. I'm going to hit questions. Do I want multiple choice questions? Do I want open-ended questions? Do I want notes to put in there so the kids have to read the notes as they go? I keep it simple. Whenever I do these, it's usually just to make sure the kids are paying attention to the video I've made, so I don't get too deep. So I usually go multiple choice. So I'll click multiple choice. And then, of course, you type your question in here, add different choices. Here it's just like a quiz. Here it says, is this the answer you want? So you can go ahead and set the times in doing that. So I can scan ahead. And I'm going to jump ahead. And let's say I want to put a question. Boom. I want to put a question there. And then once I type that in, it will drop a question right there. Here's the thing that's important to know is if you drop a question here and you're done, kids can answer that question and leave the video. You don't want that. I would recommend putting a question early, put as many other questions as you want, and then drop a right here at the end. So the students have to watch the entire video and they can't leave it after answering your 3 or 4 questions or 5 or 6 questions. Okay. Here's the other thing that's kind of cool is they cannot skip ahead. Once they start watching your video, they can leave the video, they can rewind the video, but they cannot fast forward and jump to the next question. They have to watch it in real time, which is pretty cool. When you're done, go over here and hit finish. Okay. It will load it for you. And that's what we wanted to do. Okay, now technically, since I'm going through here, I want to have 4, 5, 6 questions in there. Okay, so I'm going to go through and I'm going to go to one that I've already done. You sure you want to delete this? Yep, I want to delete this video because I already made one. So this is the video I want to use right here. As you can see, I got 5 questions on it right there. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to go to Canvas because Canvas is my LMS. If you do not use Canvas, but you want to use Edpuzzle, you can use it using Seesaw, Google Classroom, Summit, and MyLC. But I would suggest going to YouTube because Edpuzzle and other people have made videos about how to load this content onto those LMSs. I'm going to go forward talking about Canvas. I go over here and I open my Canvas page. I'm going to drop down here. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add a new thing. It has to be in the assignment. Okay, don't put quiz, final page. It has to be an assignment because it's going to be graded. I'm going to go assignment here. I'm going to put the name of it. I'm going to call it template. And then you can indent or not indent. It's up to you. I'm going to add item. As you all know, using Canvas, it'll be at the bottom. I'm going to open it and go to edit. Once I go up here to edit, click on it. I'm going to use Edpuzzle to add video, and it'll take a second to load. How many questions? Well, if you remember, I already previously made this video, and I have 5 questions on there. And I want to make sure I have 5 on there because that is how Canvas is going to read it. Because Canvas is going to grade it for you. You don't have to do this. Canvas is going to pay attention. Here is the one thing that's very, very, very important to pay attention to. So you got your points. How many points? 5. Submission. You're going to go to an external tool and click on it. Then you're going to go down here and you're going to look for it. I'm going to just put Edpuzzle. Put me right here into the bank to find. Okay, it says go ahead and find it. Well, Edpuzzle is down here. It's already preloaded for us. I'm going to click on Edpuzzle, and since I already have an account, it's going to pull up my videos. Because you remember, we made an account in order to do this. So I wait, Edpuzzle looks and goes, oh, okay, here's what you have in your account. Here's the one I want. I want this one. Okay. Got my questions on there. I'm going to hit assign. It says prevent skipping. This means that the kids cannot skip ahead. So yeah, I don't want that. And then this is closed caption. I leave mine off because I want the kids to listen to my voice and not look at something else or do something else and look at the screen and see the words. I want them to actually hear me. So I'm going to hit yep. I'm happy with that. I'm going to assign that. Okay, we're good. Select yep. I'm happy. Okay, is everything the way you want it? Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to hit save. And this is what you're going to get. All right, now that we're loaded, taking a second to load, obviously, this is the teacher section that you're going to see. You're going to see this. This is the video they're going to watch right here. This is the video they're going to watch. And according to your screen, the kids don't have this. All the kids have is this video and the questions they're going to answer. You, as the teacher, you get every single child in your class, thank you to Canvas. And if you use Seesaw, if you use Summit, if you use MyLC, it does the same thing in that LMS. Please watch a YouTube video on how to do that. But since I'm doing Canvas, this is the platform I'm using. And here's the neat thing is when I assign this and I say, hey, you guys have to watch this video before you move on to the next piece, I can see if the kids have done it or not. And as they watch it, it will tell me, and there's 5 questions, it'll tell me how many questions they've answered. It'll say 3 out of 4, or excuse me, 3 out of 5, or 5 out of 5, or 4 out of 5, and it'll give them a grade. Then over here, if I take a look and Sam got a 1 out of 5, I can say, you got a 1 out of 5. That isn't going to work. Then I'll go over here and I'll email him and I'll say, hey, Sam, you need to retake that template video on Edpuzzle. What are you doing? And he'd be like, oh, yeah, yeah. Sorry, I was busy. I didn't get a chance to. I can go back here and hit reset. And then if I hit reset, boom, he goes back to 0 and he'll start over for him and he'll have to watch it again. But if everybody else has watched the video, then I say move on to the next piece. And this is also a great way of doing quick grading. So if I assign this and say this has to be done on Tuesday, Wednesday morning, I will check this and make sure everybody has done it. And that's my attendance for the day. I don't have to worry about them skipping it or not paying attention. And then the other thing that's pretty neat about this, using Canvas, if I go to grades, I can also take a look here because, again, Canvas grades this. I will go over here and I'll go to my grade page as it loads, and I can go right down the list too. There's another way of taking a look and making sure that my students have done it by taking a look and seeing it right here. Here's my template. I didn't publish it, but had it been published, I could go straight down and see all of the scores, as you can see right here. Okay, go straight down and it will have a grade. Here's one I did a little earlier, and based on this, you can see I had 5 questions in it, and the kids went down, and I can see the kids who did it and the kids who have yet to do it. Some kids are still in the process of making that up, so they'll have that opportunity. All right, I hope this video was helpful. Again, a way to take your assignment, how to use Screencastify to put it on YouTube, and then how to take that and throw it on Edpuzzle, and then how to load it into your LMS and make it a quick, easy grade. I use these for formatives and also the first step before moving on to something more like a benchmark. So they have to watch my instructions without skipping them, and I can keep tabs on them. All right, I hope it worked out. Let me know if you have any questions. Good luck. Bye.